I'm Draven and I typically make high gain amp demos here on YouTube. So today we're going to be checking out the Phantom Power Sonic Maximizer from TITANUM12. So this is a piece of gear that you connect to your pickups in your guitar, which I'll show you how that looks real quick. So I have this installed in my Solar. It just slips right into the back cavity, and it does require a 9-volt battery, so you have to slip that in there as well. It was pretty easy to install, but let's go through what they say that this does, and then we'll go through a demo and then do some testing with it and see how it sounds. So according to the website, they promote this as a kind of sonic maximizer for your guitar, and it's supposed to kind of enhance harmonic overtones, gain structure, tone character, clarity, length of sustain, controllable harmonic feedback when needed, and sensitivity. And so today we're going to take a look and see kind of what all it's doing and how much of a difference it can make. One really cool thing with it, which I kind of messed up, is that you can install a on-off switch to bypass it, and so you can kind of quickly A/B the difference, or if you want to use it at some points, maybe for like leads or something, to just add an extra boost to your pickups, you can do that. Before I installed this, I had to order a few things. Installing it requires you to have a stereo output jack for your guitar, which mine just had a mono, so I had to order that. But also I wanted to be able to switch it on and off. But I ended up ordering momentary switches instead of just like an on-off switch. So in order for me to keep it on, I just had to put some tape on the guitar to kind of hold the button either on or off. So that was not the brightest thing I've done. Also, I broke a string while doing this and didn't have any replacements, so I'm playing a 5-string guitar today. And lastly, I'm using a Corrigan Pickups absolver in the bridge. Nothing in the neck pickup, with no tone pot or anything, just a volume knob. Also for the demo on the left side, I'm using the Phantom Power on, and then on the right side, I'm using it off. So you can kind of hear how they sit in the mix next to each other. And yeah, so let's check out the demo and then do a little testing and see how it sounds. If you end up enjoying this video, make sure to like and subscribe and check out TITANUM12. And as always, I have some affiliate links down in the description where if you pick something up, helps me out a ton. And yeah, let's check it out. Alright, so we're going to take a look at a few things. So firstly, in the demo, I level matched both DI tracks, so that way we could get an idea of the EQ difference without the volume influencing it. And we'll look at the EQ relative to each other and kind of see what it's doing versus just the pickup by itself. So here in Pro Q3, the white line is the phantom power on, and then the red is just the stock pickup. So in an EQ sense, it looks like it's just trimming out some of the extreme low and high end. And then it's giving it a little boost in the mid to upper mid range. And we'll take a listen to that just with the guitars by themselves as well. It's just kind of cleaning it up and adding some more mids to it, which can definitely be a good thing. One of the things that it does mention is that it has kind of increased dynamics, which does kind of seem like the case. It's kind of hard to tell with that kind of thing, since when I was tracking this, I had to play it 2 separate times, which I could have just been playing more dynamically. If we look at the stems, it does kind of look pretty similar. There's just some slightly larger peaks, as you can see, like right here, which again could have just been me picking harder at that point, but the cool thing being it making it louder isn't just compressing it like you would see in some other active pickups and stuff like that. And the other thing that I have prepared is I just played a few random riffs to check out the volume difference and see what that kind of does. So in these first two, it's the phantom power set to a reasonable input volume, and then I didn't touch the gain knob on my interface and tracked it again with the phantom power off, and so we can hear kind of the volume difference there. And so as you can see, there is a pretty large volume difference, which with the phantom power I had to set the gain on my DI box a good bit lower than I usually would with any of my other guitars. So the phantom power is definitely making it very loud, and then so with having the gain so low, the pickups on themselves definitely aren't tracked with an ideal input level. And then so I did basically the same thing but level match them again, so you can kind of hear the difference there. And with the inputs kind of level matched, there's not as much of a difference, but definitely without it, a pretty large difference. And so lastly, we'll check it out with the tube amp and see how that does. And then, yep, that's about it. For this, we'll be using my Driftwood Darkest Nightmare and Spooky Vibes Night Terror into a Mesa with V30s and a SM57.